Yes, adofo mamu nyina kwaba ere over platform we eso host na agye na wone me abo nimpu adofo ede na sisi amene mu kase enye fadi agoro e wode sai so ade ase an osofo efense baduko bi wone osofo a ye friend say Owusu Bempah nso no ede abo ni adofo enye fadi agoro baduko bi Expøsed say Reverend Owusu Bempah awabe deja na ye papa e friend say Danka Williams ono nso no ababedi nkomo yentie no nso no ede na man.
This party only comes to power to make money. So the other party in opposition can't make money, don't know how to make money. All they must do is to scheme, insult, destroy others through social media to come into power. And even though they don't have capacity to hold an office, because they push for their party to come to power, even though they don't have capacity, they are given position without capacity, they misbehave.
Yes, Ghana for Asimaba. Yes, Asimaba Ghana for and your friends Danka Williams, any NDC for any dear boy, Ghana for a bunny says who's a soft any politician, their boy, and now say Eddie Jabi, Ghana for and then Danka Williams say, I NDC for the movie, who's Rabudin. Uzrabody was it NDC for the movie, a bit says Sami Jamfi, Mabo, a bit says Sami Jamfi, any your friend say, Basintel, Omunya Jumada. Omunya Jumada, but Omudia and Yan Kansam to so Seven said Omuka to Dr. Mohammed Baumiaza, Haptel, Dr. Mohammed Baumiadiano, Edian, nobody has said it, no my baby to me, Nebin said a Bastintelli can say, if Dr. Mohammed Baumia, every preco, me once one with preco, but ya can't be out was sending, ne and ne NDC for Yamam Sami Jamfi, and now so did the attempt, and now say your friends at Bastintelli did the attempt, and ne Yamani post, I mean, Bastintelli. Ya one year Jumada anyway scanning. Sami Jamfi on your Jumada and Sami Jamfi scanning. Brother ne yire so nim se Sami Jamfi your Jumada as Sami Jamfi kwa no discuss ya befie edu ya befie ne yire kwa hu nyansa enka nche ne say Sami Jamfi me no worry one year Jumada ne ba ne say ne ne de waye ye eti Danka Williams say Nyankopon wute na katua de bre Sami Jamfi ene okudie tomo omo say NPP for minimum no NPP for minimum no omo mu say omo di ne ye do oman na show mo nsa eno mo say oman no Nyankopon wutena katua ade ye dai ade bre omo say de omo nyuma ye dai esitega fom etimi de me nsa mre no krampo me ko bo audio no ana video no amwa baba me hu adwenkyere ma me hu adwenkyere pa wo ho eti asa be bo video na kire okra message say channel ne the voice of Nsom TV say ne no first time I will hear videos no subscribe to YouTube channel na dai ama me wo wi no like no share no what's comment notification baby banadu say me aso say be ya anytime be me the new videos betum no won sa so betima ye dai akabgala for mum ye ko video ne mra na ano den.
This party only comes to power to make money. So the other party in opposition can't make money, don't know how to make money. All they must do is to scheme, insult, destroy others through social media to come into power. And even though they don't have capacity to hold an office, because they push for their party to come to power, even though they don't have capacity, they are given position without capacity, they misbehave. And they have wives who will never tell their husband, you have never worked before. You've never set up any business. You don't pay taxes. How come suddenly you come?
Thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Who shall make thy way prosperous? Your economy, your nation, the political party in power. Some of you, your future belongs to a political party. Unless your party comes to power, you can never make money. Because you haven't developed capacity to make money. You need your political party to come into power to make money. So whenever your party is out of power, you have to pursue the new party in office. Scheme against them. Lie against them. It doesn't matter how well you do. You must sabotage them, destroy them, so you can come to power and make money. Then when you come, what you did to them, they also do it to you till you leave power. because they must also come, because people haven't developed capacity to create wealth. So we're not creating wealth. It's a vicious cycle. We are destroying one another. We are destroying the country, because this party only comes to power to make money. So the other party in opposition can't make money, don't know how to make money. All they must do is to scheme, insult, destroy others through social media to come into power. And even though they don't have capacity to hold an office, because they push for their party to come to power, even though they don't have capacity, they are given position without capacity, they misbehave. And they have wives who will never tell their husband, you have never worked before. You've never set up any business. You don't pay taxes. How come suddenly you come home with briefcase of money? Where is this money coming from? Where is this brand new car coming from? Where did you get money to build this new house? You have never developed capacity. You haven't earned it. Where is it coming from? You don't ask questions. You enjoy it and give him more sex and encourage him to go kill, lie, steal, scheme, destroy, make money at the expense of poor people. And you don't understand the implication. He will die prematurely. His days will be few. He will not live long to enjoy that house. He will not live long to enjoy that brand new car, because he didn't sweat for it. He didn't work for it. He cannot hold it. Whatever you did not earn, you can't maintain. You only maintain what you build capacity, paid price for. And so we live in a country, we are developing a country and a nation where people are not taught how to develop capacity to earn. We have developed, and we are developing a country. All you have to do is to belong to a political party. All you have to do is to scheme, misrepresent innocent people, lie about people, have no capacity, it doesn't matter. Be a schemer and an armed robber, it doesn't matter. As long as you belong to a party, when your party comes into office, you are given a position to the national cake, and you take what you please and you want at the expense of the suffering of the citizen. Make no mistake. And you think you are going free. No. You will end up with some evil disease. And what you have acquired, you will not enjoy. Listen. I'm not just talking about Ghana. I'm talking about nations, especially in Africa. I have seen presidents in prison. I have seen presidents, ministers of state, very powerful people holding strategic positions and having billions, money, suffering in prison. Some of them are sick with incurable diseases. The money they stole cannot heal them. Their children are miserable. Their wives are miserable. They build beautiful houses. They can't live in them. They can't dwell in them. They are afraid of driving the cars they stole money to buy. Hear me. I'm not cursing anybody, but I'm telling you by authority, make no mistakes. The evil that men do, live after them. Make no mistake. Hear me. The law of sowing and reaping does not need your address or your telephone number. When it is time for you to reap, it will find you. You can hide in the rocks of Gibraltar and of the mountains surrounding Jerusalem. When the day comes, it will find you. And you wives who don't speak to your husbands, you know they are stealing, you know they are thieves, you know they haven't worked for that money they are bringing, you know they bought you a brand new car and you don't ask them, where did you get this money from? This car is $250,000. You have never earned $10,000 before. You've never saved $5,000 before in your bank account. Where did you get money to buy me this car? You don't ask them. You just enjoy it and you give them good sex. Don't worry. Check the Bible. When the men schemed against Daniel and got Daniel into the lion's den, their wives and children didn't know anything about it. When Daniel survived and prevailed, the king issued a command and said, all the people who are behind Daniel's suffering, who schemed to put Daniel in prison, go for them, bring them, their wives, their children, their household, throw them all into the dens of lions. Their wives who were innocent, their children who were innocent, all of them were eaten by the lions, even though they were not part of the conspiracy. Those of you who know what is going wrong, you don't say anything. You keep quiet because you don't want to be misrepresented. You don't want to be attacked. You don't want to lose your job. So you keep quiet and you see evil going on. Talun kasan wahasalun di kamalun eleitu kawasalan kefalun kasun. Oh, that the God of heaven, the God of justice, teleitu kasilan mahasulun kiwasalan, shall step in the equation and make sure none of you go unpunished. It's just a matter of time, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's a matter of time. I've seen people, hear me, I've dealt with presidents, I've dealt with billionaires, I've dealt with people with money. Rosa will tell you, and I've seen their present conditions and state. Some of them will call, Papa, pray for us. Papa, can you make a call? And I look at them. There was
yes, I don't force what you here. Not just a Danka Williams, no, so to Jana Danka Williams, yeah, Nanny and Indian master for me, and so no, Eddie Ayim, Reverend Beduko, Prophet Bedukobi, and it's as a Wunia, Reverend Owusu Bempah.
You were waiting for a political party to build auditorium for you. What kind of man of God are you? Cheap man. And now you come and say, the presidents come me. What a shame to even let this come from your mouth. No president helped me. I built my auditorium. No president helped Wedding Yamiche. He built his auditorium. No president helped other men of God. They built that. Only you want politicians to build for you. What a shameful man. Disgraceful man. You are getting money, buying cars, doing nonsense things. You won't build auditorium, waiting for a political party. What a shame. And his followers will never say something which is right. Nonsense.
Say what you say. Not to say unia enye fadi agro. O chema we sansani because why ya sorry I won't mean see sorry dan fama ho. Ene we sansani we amroba. Because won't mean see sorry dan skabe prepare wa Jeffrey sorry ma hoyi. Won't mean fa bi nya sorry ye ma sorry man son pono ba sorry o mu de ani aba. Hey boy.